settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go from Glendale. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2.
Oh, what? 2-2, hot!
Murray now. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
A loss of 6 yards. It's now 3rd down and 9.
On 3rd down, Murray. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
A loss of 10 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Murray throwing on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
It's a turnover.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Ready? Panther 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. Check. Hurt. Let's go.
They'll run, and here's the rookie from Notre Dame. Finding space at the 15. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. That is a first National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. Finding room at the 35. Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he is gone. 76 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The extra point by Gay is good. And the Cardinals will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. On the return, here's Luke McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
79 gross. Here we go. Set. 18 cut. Ready.
On 1st down, Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Hey, Ace, Ace. Hey, Ace, Ace.
Now Murray on 1st down. Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. Short pass goes a long way. It looks to the tune of 25 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. That's to the tight end, Elijah Higgins. To the pylon, he's in. Elijah Higgins. Touchdown, Cardinals. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. To return, it's McCaffrey. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
And the Washington 1st down.
Tight.
From the shotgun, it's, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got it. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Hurt.
Slot man in motion right. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Josh Sweat there on the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ready.
Third and long, and here's Daniel. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Josh Sweat, he gets in to record his second sack here in the first quarter.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Oh, looked like he may have had a seam for a moment. He was taken down after a solid return. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now Murray. This one intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
17-yard line.
Hold the ready. Ready.
Moving the tight end right. They'll start with an option play to the right. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
Washington.
Go.
On 1st down, they'll run the option to the left. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
That one intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to get the football back as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. So after one, 14-7 is our score. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. 2nd quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. Back to throw is Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That's hard. And he will take this one in. 87 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. To return, it's McCaffrey. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First down, easy. Here we go. Stack. Viking 18. Steady.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Get it.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Jaden Daniels sacked. A loss of 11 yards. It's 2nd down.
60 Mavericks. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready, right?
Daniels to throw on second down. That's McLaurin open on the left side. Third and 9.
Cowboy 80.
It's a gain of 12. Brings up third down and 9.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19. Steady.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. This one's incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
On first down, Murray. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. It's second down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Hey, Ace.
From the gun, it's Murray. Again, working deep downfield. To the goal line and in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Gay to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Cardinals add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Commanders 7. Set to kick off.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
On first and 10, here's Daniels. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Cowboy.
Throwing on second down, Daniels. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
A gain of 13 yards.
Panther Street!
And
Panther
the
Street!
Commanders' first down.
Now a give on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Josh Sweat.
Check contact! Check
Brings up
contact!
second and 9 at their 49-yard line.
Go!
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's third down.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Washington.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
So, from 37, here's second and 8.
Brings up second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 19
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 8 yards to go.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Throwing now. Daniels. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
79 Bronco.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. And he will get into the end zone. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Williams. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Oh, 100.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. It was Detroit that tackled that time.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
2. Big Ace.
Murray. He's going to go up top here for McBride. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It is a big gain for Arizona. 33 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now Murray. Rushed to his left. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. That is Dietrich Wise Jr. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. Second down, Murray. And they're going to get him the second time. He goes down again. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Now Murray, headed left, buying time. He'll air one out for Higgins. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Fourth down. Here's Murray. He's going to try it here again. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. On first down, Daniels. That pass taken in by McLaurin. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Bronco 80. Check. Buffalo 18.
Daniels now on first down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. That'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They face second down and 7.
Ready? Cowboy 80. 18, Pioneer. 19, Lion.
To throw is Daniels. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Now a signal, timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Let's go now. 18, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
To the air again is Daniels. And he'll take it on in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Commanders.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Murray now to throw on first down. Moving to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
Come on, come on. Hit. Tap the 60, tap the 60.
The motion man here is McClure. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. They'll go play action here with Daniels. Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Commanders first down.
Washington.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
A gain of 16 yards.
Slot man in motion right. On play action, Daniels. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Devin Bush in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson.
Daniels pass. Intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Green.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Now Murray to throw on 2nd down. Off he goes. And good work here defensively. They force him out after a gain of just a yard. And now it's 3rd down.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. This run straight ahead for Etienne. A gain there of 11. It's good for the Cardinals' 1st down.
It's a gain of 11. And the Cardinals' 1st down.
They'll run it once more with Etienne. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain just 3.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
From
2nd
the
and 6.
48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. Here's the first carry for the Pitt product, James Conner. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Here's 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of
25 yards, the pickup there. It's an Arizona first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
And you'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Mikey Sainristil that time makes the play.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Working out of the gun, Murray. Back left side, that's the time. Fighting for the goal line, he lost the football, it's out. The Commanders come up with it. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
2nd down and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. He'll step up and run this. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Trey McBride, touchdown Cardinals. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
21. Matt Gay set to kick off.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Red! Cowboy 80!
Operating from the gun, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
2nd down.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Gay. They've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Deputy! Viking 18! Mustang 19!
They'll go. Here's Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. First down throw for Murray. Moving outside the pocket, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. Murray now on 2nd down. And he will score again. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The extra point by Gay is good. And the Cardinals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniel. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. That's the safety, Budda Baker.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
He'll step up and run. He'll be bogged down. Short pickup to the 25.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Murray. He's got it at the 7. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Cardinals, first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run it here with Etienne. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. To throw is Murray. That is caught by the tight end, Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cardinals. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Now Gay for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cardinals tack on one more to their lead.
49. Commanders 21.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Ready.
They'll go with a counter on first down, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Here we go.
They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Third down. 3 to go.
Get it.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Picked off by Devin Bush. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Now Murray on first down. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
At the Commanders' 30-yard line.
Murray will throw. Escaping to his left. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance.
Well, cover on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sainristil.
I think this is one of those interceptions, Mike, that when the ball left his hand, he simply just didn't even see the corner, and now they're playing what they call cover 3. So that corner, he's responsible for the deep outside third of the field, and he's just playing in space, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he just threw it right to him.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Go! 7 Pirates.
Daniels now going to look to throw. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
15 yards.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40.
The Commanders' first down.
They'll throw with Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And that is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here's Daniel. Flush to his right. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Come on. 18.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniel. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Check that.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. The clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the game. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
Here we go. Panther 6, Buffalo 18. Hey, Smash Bronco! Ready?
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as this defense can't come up with the play they needed. They surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Washington.
Seven Pirates!
Throwing again. Daniels. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike, and just because they had this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
18 Cardinal.
Daniels going to throw again. On the run to the right. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
So it's a win for the Cardinals. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle.
Handsome Lagosian, name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto Vanessa, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on the beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill it.